Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to create pixels in Facebook ads. So if you have pixels or you want to create a pixel in your Facebook ad, let me just walk you through step by step on how to do it. Right, very easy. So how to create pixels in your Facebook ads. Okay, so first things first, right? If you're running Facebook ads without a pixel, you're basically advertising blindly, right? So you're basically advertising blindly. So let me explain what I mean. So what does pixel mean basically? Right, so a Facebook pixel tracks what people do on your website. So it tracks things like leads, clicks, purchases, depends on the type of website you're running, right? So Facebook can optimize your ads using this pixel. So that's basically what it is, right? So you can optimize your purchases, your leads, add to carts, and book appointments, and a lot of that things. Anyway, these are just the basic things that the Facebook pixel can do for you. So let me walk you through step by step. Now that we've actually defined what it is, right? So let me walk you through step by step on how to actually create the Facebook pixel. So first things first, you want to go to want to open your event manager. So you want to go to facebook.com, right? business.facebook.com / event manager. So let's go. Let me exit this. Let's go over to this and then just type in business.com or business.facebook.com / right, events manager. I think there's an S here. Manage event manager. So basically, this is it. All right. So now, obviously, you have to have an account, an existing Facebook ads account already. They're just basic things that should be in place already, and all of that. Usually, you can actually you're supposed to set up these 3 steps, right? Make sure that you actually complete these 3 steps and all of that. But then you're not here for this. We are going to come over here and come down to this place where it says all tools. Okay, come here to where it says all tools. This is where we want to target, and then you want to look for where it says event manager. Okay, so I'll click on event manager right here. Super simple. Let's see. Alright, so once you're here at the events manager, there are just few things you can actually do, but let me walk you through exactly what to do. Right, so you can actually come here and then try to connect data, or come to where it says data set. So let's go over to our steps. So basically, once you're here, you want to go to where it says connect data source and all of that. Right, so you want to come to where it says connect data source, which is step 2. So let's go back here. So there are a few things we can actually do to be able to connect data source, but before we try and connect data source, right, you can come here and then let me walk you through. So you come over to where it says settings, right? So you come over to this side where it says business settings. So usually if you come here, you see it here, business settings, but then if you come here, it's below, click on business settings, right? We are going to come back to this place, right, in a moment, but then we have to do something at the business section right here. So just follow me step by step, right? Just follow me step by step. I'm going to just exit this one right here, exit this one right here. So you want to come to where it says data source, right? Remember, our step is we need to connect data source, right? So we need to connect data source. So be able to do it, which is the next step, click connect data source. We have to come over here to where it says data source. So click on data source, and then under data source you want to come to where it says data set and pixel. Data set and pixel, right? Follow me carefully. Data set and pixel, right? So basically, so we want to choose pixel, right? So we want to choose pixel, which is basically the same thing. So where are we? Yes, so under data set and pixel right here. So what you want to do right now is that you want to come to where it says add. So come to where it says add, click on add right here. So once you're here, there are 2 options. You can come here and create a data set, right? If you have an existing one, right, you can come here and add the existing data set. If you don't have an existing data set, you will see where it says create data set. Usually they're supposed to ask me if you want to create a data set and then or add a data set. I don't know why they're not asking this time around, right? They're just saying create new data set. Usually they're supposed to say add the existing one. But then let's just continue. We'll name this one. So let's just continue. We'll name this one. Let's just call it friends. Right, friendly test or friendly test. Friendly test. Right. So this is just what we are doing. Friendly test, and then we'll click on create. Right. Super simple. Just creating right now. As you can see. All right. So now it says here to start receiving event data, you need to go to your event manager, right? Select connect data and choose the type of data you want to share to friendly test. So we can go to event data, right? By the way, we can still come here and exit this, which we'll do in a moment. But then if you notice, we are going to come back to this event data we initially started with, right? So come back to event data and all of that. So yeah, so here is actually the pixel we created. So right here we can actually do few things. Now before we are going to come back here to this event data, but let's still go back to this section, exit this. There's something you need to do that is very important. So under your friendly test, I see your ID and all of that. So under friendly test, you want to come here to where it says assign people. So you want to come here to where it says assign people. Come here, and then you want to assign yourself, right? You want to assign yourself and give yourself full control, right? Manage event data. So in case you have like other employees and all of that, you can give them partial control and all of that, partial access, so they can have access to certain areas and all of that. But then for yourself, which this is me, right? You want to give yourself full control and assign. Very important, right? You want to give yourself full control. All right. So now that we have done this, right, which was a very important one, right, I will just come here and then come back here to the event manager, and then which basically should lead us to the next step. All right. So we succeeded step 3. We've named our pixel. We named it friendly test, which is step 4. You know, all of that. So yeah. We've created the pixel, right, and all of that. So next thing is to install the pixel, right? Next thing is to install the pixel, right? What does that mean in practice, right? Facebook will ask you to either, partner, use partner integration, right, which includes Shopify, WordPress, Wix, WooCommerce, and all of that. So this is the first option, or they're going to give you different options to either manually install it by coding and all of that. So what they are basically saying is that they are going to ask you to install any of these install any of the pixels that you can actually use, install any app or something like that we can actually use, so that we can connect our pixel. So I'm going to explain what that means in a second, so you're not going to be confused. So what that means in practice is, now that we've actually come here to create a data set and all of that, so we are going to come here. This is where we are talking about. So we have few options right here. We can convert APIs. We can set up conversion APIs right here, which actually is a very long process. But we can actually come here and then see where it says set up meta pixel, right? So this is what we're talking about. So if you look through, it says here the first one is partner integration, which actually is the second one, right? Partner integration. So you use partner integration, check if your website is eligible for integration. So basically you can use the code section, right? The installing code manually. So follow guided installation instructions with detailed developer document or email instruction, or you can use partner integrations like Shopify and all of that. So basically what this basically means is that you want to connect your website activities using Pixel. So you want to connect your website activities, right? So these are pixels you can actually add. Okay, these are pixels you can actually add. So select the best method for adding the pixel code to your site, to your website, right? Select the best method based on how the website was built, what kind of access you have to the code and technical support. So basically, if you built your website using Shopify, your store using Shopify, WordPress, and all these kind of things, so you can now actually connect it with the pixel. Or if you built it using a custom website, there's a place for custom pixels, right? There's a place for manually adding pixel code to custom website. So if I come here and click on where it says partner for check for partners, for example, so I'll come here and click on check for partners. By the way, guys, you also have the section for apps as well. Let's say you want to run ads for apps. If I come here, click on this Shopify, for example, okay, click on next. Now it says here install the Facebook and Instagram sales channel and all of that. So you can go to Shopify, right? Connect the Shopify and all of that. So that's one way of doing it. If I come back here, click on install code manually. So if I click on it, so it depends on the one you want to do, right? You can install code manually, copy code, right? So it says here install Meta Pixels on your website. Excuse me. So it has given you the Meta Pixels. So it has given you the Meta Pixels that you can actually go and paste on your website. It will walk you through step by step on where to paste it and how to do all of that. So basically, first step is to copy, second step come up, and also basically this is actually how it works. There are also other things you need to know. There's also share data from your mobile apps. You can also share in case you're promoting an app, something like that. Share data stored in a spreadsheet. So basically, these are the various ways you can actually, create. These are various ways you can actually create a pixels depending on the type of thing you're promoting, right? If you're promoting a store, if you're promoting a website or an app and all of that. So these are the different ways that they allow you. So you can also come here to where it says test events. So you can always test, right? In case you're not ready to run your ads, but then you can just test some things. So basically it says there use test to confirm your website, app, CRM and server events are set up correctly. So how do we do that? First thing, you can confirm your servers events are set up properly. So it says that to run the test, copy the unique test code. This code will be used to validate your data in the next step. So you just copy, it's a test code just to try it out. So you can actually try it and all of that. Then it says open up Graph API Explorer, make sure all the parameters enter above match what's showing in the payload and all of that. So basically just to try it out, you can actually test out the events and all of that. So yeah, this is basically actually how to create a pixel. So this is the system, right? So we just have to go through all these other steps, right, to properly make sure that we can have access to this and to make it function. Okay, so basically this is actually how it works. So this is usually what we call diagnosis. It says find and resolve the top errors affecting your performance. So it gives you data on your ads and all of that. So yeah, basically this is actually it. So do well to like this video if you got any value, and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We make videos like this to help you out, so subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.